Hello there, Boy here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, I'm going to have to be a little bit quieter because it's like 10:30. No, yeah, 10:30. You know, people are going to bed, so I'm just gonna, respect, be a little bit quieter. So, I'll BRB when we're back on the Normandy. Let me or is Shepard looking a little bit thin? Oh no, I think it's just because he's not got like armor on or anything. That's all. Can we put armor on for that matter? Let's have a quick look around. Anything? Oh god, the TV's turning itself off. That's nice. There we go. I like how I just involuntarily say that's nice to play a lot of things. Oh, that's not nice, respectively. But that's usually intentional.
Hey, Commander.
Hello, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Welcome to the Normandy. Yeah, Jenkins didn't really get a lot of limelight. He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
He'd be dead whether or not you died. He died before we even met you. But you deserve to be here, Ashley.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Truth be told, I do not know what that is. Are you okay?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never
it's like
get
being a
used
war
to seeing
hero.
dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
And you held your own. Don't forget, you shot down those two things before we showed up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Well, it's not just me. We've got an entire other crew, so feel free to meet the crew. Welcome to the Normandy.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Paragon +2. Caden Alenko. Good evening, sir.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Good night. Okay, Shepard, you look fit, right? Stop panting after about 5 seconds of sprinting. At ease. Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
He will be missed, and he will be honored. We move on. FTL comlink. Let's have a look at this. Codex log. There's a few things to get codex logs for. I like how that's I like how that's clearly a backdrop, like almost like a cardboard cutout of space. Is my shadow okay? It's trying to have a mating dance with me. I don't know what that's about. Can I not get like codex logs from these just yet? Okay. Well, let's read the one we have now. Technology. The everyday pieces of technology that support the modern lifestyle. Communications. Real-time communication is possible thanks to networks of expensive mass relay convoys that can daisy-chain a transmission via lasers. Convoys are maintained in patterns built outward from each mass relay. The buoys are little more than a cluster of primitive miniature mass relays. Each individual buoy is connected to a partner on another buoy in the network, forming a corridor of low mass space. Tight beam communications lasers are piped through these tubes of FTL space, allowing virtually instantaneous communication to anywhere on the network. The networks connect across regions by communications lasers through the mass relays. With this system, the only communications delay is the light lag between the source or destination and the closest buoy. So long as all parties remain within half a light second, 150,000 kilometers, of buoys, seamless real-time communications are possible. Since buoys are maintained in all traveled areas, most enjoy unlimited instant communication. Ships only suffer communications lag when operating off established deep space routes, around uninhabited outer system gas giants and other unsettled areas. During wartime, convoy networks are the first target of attack. Once the network is severed, it can take anywhere from weeks to years to get a message out of a contested system. In systems where a body network has not yet been built or has been destroyed, rapid communication means ferrying information through high-speed courier ships and unmanned data drones. Oof. Alright, and that's it. Brilliant. Let's go. Oh, you're over here. Joker, pull in.
Good timing,
no.
Commander. I was
Yeah.
just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work?
Okay, Legendary Edition, stop cutting dialogue off, please. That's gonna get annoying. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait for it.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to
Just
land.
remember that dialogue that we get from about the Destiny Ascension.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Great. Sounds like fun. And who is this Chad? Why did he just cough like that? What's going on?
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
Alright, relax, dude.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
But you would intervene if they
Humanity
did.
was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Alright. Speak to CSEC then.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any question.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
These
They
guys
are.
are better.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Treason's treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Alright, relax.
Settle
Shepard.
down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Thank you.
And that's why I hate politicians.
That's why I hate politics. Important locations are marked on your map. Use that to access it. Computer console. Easy description. Let's do it. Cool. Done. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row Cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Quite possible. So we've got a side mission for the Argos Row Cluster. Nice. Alright. Can we go through here? Oh, we can. I remember these guys. These guys are cool.
These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Okay, cool. That conversation's over. Those are Alcor. We will... Oh, you guys look cool in Legendary Edition. Although your legs do kind of look like Master Chief Halo Combat Evolved armor. Like, tell me that doesn't look like Halo Master Chief Combat Evolved armor. Like, bruh. Greetings, people.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am
Stop
Ambassador
cutting off.
Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Don't say it's the wrong way, but how come you talk that way?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Yes, I do.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
So, what are you?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Okay, how'd you get on the Citadel?
Tell me about the history and origins of the Alcor.
The Alcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how did you, given your shape, how did you manage to advance and develop technology? Am I the only one that has that question? So, what's life like on an Alcor controlled planet?
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Alcor.
Frankly, we Alcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders.
That's nice.
Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
That's nice. So, you're the ambassador for the Alcor?
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Alcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Of course they do.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Zelton.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Whatever is the matter?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Okay.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day. Hello, Din Korlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
I don't really know what this question is going to be.
What is this place?
Oh.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Alcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Brilliant.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Or talk to your Alcor friend when you're not being watched.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Well, let's start with history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
Chad.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
That's a shame. What do you guys do on a cool Saturday?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Makes sense. Ambassador.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Alcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What's up, dude?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
That's just because we're more active.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Do we?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Have a nice day.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
That's my line. Alright, let's have a look at the codex, shall we? I almost said journal. Okay. Ah, it's okay, it's not me narrating.
The Alcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Alcor moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Alcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Alcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation, Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Alcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Alcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
Okay, so that's all cool. Don't mind the cut. I was just taking a bit of a moment to just read through some of this again. That's all. Volus. No, oh, right. Hang on, that was good of me.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians.
Interesting.
Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Brilliant. Let's have a look at embassies.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
Sounds good. Let's move out. What's down here? Oh, there's two doors. Can I go through here? No. Okay. What's through here? Oh, there's so many people to talk to and speak to. Hello, Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you an AI?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Cool.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Cool. CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Alright. Cool. Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why's that?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
And what do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I think you're lying. I think this is a front. I think you're here to destroy us all. No. How come the Volus were first?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
Well, they were the first ones,
In the early
weren't
years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Brilliant. Specters. Give me all their names.
Do you know anything about Specters?
The term Specter is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Specter agent is handpicked by the Council.
Brilliant.
Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Specters answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
What's this about?
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Alright. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Seem to remember. I recognize these characters. I feel like I recognize them. I don't know. Good evening.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
How do you know I'm a commander?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I'm a notable person. Oh. Where are we?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel Embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
I already have, but what is she again?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Thank you very much. Can I ask a personal question?
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Are you busy on this fine evening, Safiria?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
That's a yes, then.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Have a pleasant day, Safiria. Okay, let's have a look at the codex. Oh, let's get through the secondaries first, shall we? Just this one. Citadel Galactic Government. Presidium Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space, serving as the connection points for the wards. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residences for the galaxy's elite. The Presidium is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about a third of Earth normal. A holographic sky is projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Presidium maintains a 20-hour day schedule, with a 6-hour night where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and that just sounds peaceful. Like I wanna walk through that. Offices and residences are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem. Excuse me. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy C-Sec presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Presidium. Thieves are quickly identified and apprehended. The ring is the location of the Citadel spaceport. Being closer to the center of spin, there is less motion for a ship to match, and the reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day, and every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. The tower, at the center of the ring, holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using mass effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. A consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and Specter business, the shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Brilliant. That may very well be important. Aliens council races.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Cool. Anything else? Oh, there was something else. What was it? Where is it? Technology.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Okay, so living personalities is the distinction. Very well. I believe that is it. So assignments is basically secondary mission. We've got unusual readings. We'll investigate that at some point. And we're still trying to expose Saren. So, what's up here? Door control. Beep it and walk in. Wait. Oh. Okay. Hello.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Brilliant. This place is empty. Codex. Oh, God's sake. Citadel and Galactic Government. Citadel Conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions, as a response to the destruction of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered a WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Tier 1. Large kinetic impactors, such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space stations, effectively free and available in any system. In the form of debris left over from planetary accretion. Kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. Tier 2. Uncontrolled self-replicating weapons, such as nanotechnology, viral or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann devices, and destructive computer viruses. Excuse me. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them on to another world. Tier 3. Large energy burst weapons, such as nuclear or antimatter warheads. Tier 4. Alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. Yeah, that's a shame. Cool, let's go. Oh god, Diplomatic Archive, let's do it again. Treaty of Farraxon. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed at the Farraxon Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council Associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is at part. Excuse me. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council to Associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3, and the Turians 5. Brilliant. Okay, so the Turians could absolutely destroy us, basically. That's nice. Don't know why the galaxy's so worried about us. Hey guys.
Human delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, sir. Oh, hello, Palin. I'll speak to you in a moment.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
There are. Everyone here looks like they're having a good time. Private
Don't
Fredericks.
believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Stop cutting off the dialogue.
Is there something I can do for you?
If you're gonna say
Relax,
something, commit.
Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
I understand. You just weren't blessed, were you? No. Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Let's go and speak to Executor Palin. Good evening, sir.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Actually, I can't remember, did he? I need to speak to you anyway. Just to make sure, you are the head of CSEC security, correct?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Very well. What's happening with Citadel security?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Very well. What's the CSEC's attitude towards humans?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot.
Of course we are.
If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Okay. I take it you're not too fond of Specters.
What do you know about the Specters?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Specters?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Specter to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Very well. Have a nice day.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's have a look at the Codex. Citadel Station, Citadel Security Services, or CSEC. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs, screens thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Network, deals with cybercrimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. Special Response, deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. Patrol, naval arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Excuse me. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel Councillor or the ambassador of an Associate Council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Specters are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executive Venari Palin, believe that allowing Specters to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterius lend credence to this position. The Specters, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Naturally. Just for the both of them. Just naturally. Not gonna kill me for this, are you? Diplomatic advice. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable amount to multiple. From an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking 8 cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. So, cults of biotics are gathering in the Hawking 8 cluster to revolt against the galaxy. That's very, very interesting. However, what is it we are up to? Allow me to go and... where is the mission? We're just going to the Citadel Tower. Okay, right, let's go there and then we'll continue talking to people and doing side quests, because I believe I'm going to need some Paragon stats before I do anything else with that. So, let's go. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly with the main... Here it is. Citadel Tower. We got miniature Mass Effect generators.
Look at that
For the
bug
gravity.
thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
These are keepers. Eee.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
We will investigate those shortly. Let us do this. I like these elevator scenes.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
Maybe.
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
As if I'm ever going to skip one of these things. Let's go. Oh, here he is. I don't care if the music wants to kick up. What's going on here? How do you get it before?
hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
What's up, man?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way.
Same.
He's a Specter. Everything he touches is classified. Can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe. But maybe in a bit you will. Well, this place looks lush. That guy's chilling. That guy's brooding. Sorry, I am bumping it, it would seem. Captain Anderson. Good evening, sir.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have taken the scenic route.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Eyewitnesses.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
It is.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
How'd he die to a bullet with the back of the head?
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Specters.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Specters is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
No, I don't like the fact that all these options have exclamation marks. Because, Saren, I'm gonna find proof about you. I'm gonna convince them. And I'm not gonna raise my voice when I do it. But you will. Don't you forget that I said that.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Specter. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
We're not talking about you.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Okay. Odds on me clicking this middle option and it saying the equivalent of the top option.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Told you.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Specters is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Cheer up, Udina. It's not the end of the galaxy.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay. Well, we're doing it without the Council for the time being.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Alright, let's go speak to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Thank you. I will do that. But also, don't speak to him that way.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wall.
Alright, anywhere else that you want me to stop?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Very well. I don't really know what this question is supposed to be.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Fair enough.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. but we have to look out for our own interests too.
Yeah. So who's Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why did they protect him in the first place?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Fair enough. Just get rid of him, innit?
I want to know more about the Specters.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Specter?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Specters aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Alright then. So let's expose Saren, and that'll probably seal the deal. How are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
I don't know if, is this legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Very well. What happens when one of them goes too far, Saren?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Alrighty then. Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Alright then. And who is Barlavon?
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses it.
Makes sense. Bye, have a great time.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
He has disappeared. And we've leveled up. Can I level up anything interesting? Yeah, I can level up one charm. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave the rest of my... Actually... Cool. Yeah. There we go. Sure. Do that for a bit. That'll do good. Weapons damage. Okay. Alrighty then. Just. Damn. Alright then. Cool. So, what was I saying? Just need a stretch. There we go. Right, Codex logs. Bloody hell. I think it's just this one.
The Asari, the second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellion several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Brilliant. Alright, yeah, cool. That's that. Alright, this video's gone on for an hour and 5 minutes currently, so I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Yeah, that's about all of... Hang on, did my outro wrong. That's about all I've got time for today. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, have a great time.